disagree.
I don't have my travel bag, so I had to call him. Did I leave it in the car?
Pero it did very well. Yeah. My full name.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
And line up in front of the stage for a group picture. Okay? It's clear? Okay, we'll set.
Good afternoon. Distinguished guests, dear parents, dear students, my dear colleagues, I'm absolutely delighted to welcome all of you here this afternoon in this beautiful venue to celebrate the inaugural class of the Master in Marketing and Creativity, the 2010 class. Now, before we begin the actual graduation ceremony, I'd like to introduce our two valedictorians. I'm absolutely delighted to introduce them. They are the valedictorians of the 2010 inaugural class of the Master in Marketing and Creativity, Luca Brecalo and Tamara Spindler. Tamara and Luca, I'd like to ask you to come up. Congratulations on your outstanding performance in the program. You represent everything that Pascal Moran and I set out for the program to be. An international program for outstanding students, bringing together a passion for marketing and a truly creative spirit to push the boundaries of marketing to exciting new levels. Please come up and come and say a few words.
Good afternoon, members of the board, Marie, Laurence, family and friends, and my fellow graduates. It's truly an honor to address you today. We were all a highly diverse group of people which came from different backgrounds in different areas. We had 18 different nationalities in our course, and also we had all different attitudes and values which we shared. So our class was a true melting pot. I would even call it a kind of mini United Nations. Diversity and team play ruled the game. But we all shared one common goal, to start an international career in marketing. At this point, I would like to share a moment which shows how special we Master in Marketing students are. Once while working on a group project, we were supposed to work under high time pressure and deliver a creative presentation. We agreed internally to do a more informal presentation. We tried to approach the problem in a completely different way and surprise the audience. We started with an exciting metaphor at the beginning of our presentation. We continued with comparing the company, the culture, the organizational structure and the mechanisms in the company with the ones in the football team. We used handwritten PowerPoint slides and scanned them afterwards. And finally, we included the whole audience at the end of our presentation by starting an interactive discussion. So the experience, which I just described, reflects the working atmosphere at Escp Europe, which we Master in Marketing and Creativity students went through. Before passing over to my classmate Tamara, I would like to take the chance and thank a few people. Thank you, my dear classmates, for the great time we had in London, Barcelona, and Paris. The moments we shared will always remain in my memories. And finally, I want to thank my family, especially my grandmother, who died last year. She was always a big support in my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Luca, for the introduction, and thank you everyone for coming this afternoon. It's nice to see all these familiar faces. And just to say a few small words. In an exercise in the first week of class, we paired up as strange faces to pair strange objects, hoping to invent new products. And I paired up with a strange face named Nick Hartwood. And while our umbrella that blow dries your hair may have been a health hazard, and the nail file radio, which is powered by the filing, That's probably a very select market. But we still believe that our palm mouse, yes, it's a computer mouse, reads your mood, pops up on the computer screen, forecasting your mood for the day. Maybe we can tie that in with a horoscope website, some subscriptions, pay-per-click. You see where I'm going with this, right? After having worked together and triumphed in our teams, we know that it isn't often that great solutions come from one single person. They're fostered instead by keeping each other abreast of the world by sharing our individual discoveries and interests, and by recognizing the worth in other people's ideas and developing them. And so I encourage all members of our class to never be cornered in a place that doesn't see the advantage of sharing and developing other people's knowledge and ideas. Always look for a place where the boundaries are waiting to be broken. I'd like to say thank you to Marie Taillard for innovating this program and for creating an environment in which to cultivate such a mindset. Thank you to Laurence Claver as well for his support and devotion in Paris, to the professors who imparted their knowledge, as well as provoked critical thinking. Thank you to Laura in the Careers Office, who took a vested interest in each student by name and by ambition. And thank you to every contributor who came to speak with us, or if not, behind the scenes offered their expertise and advice to this curriculum. And thank you to my classmates, who shared diverse backgrounds, diverse interests, and above all, their ideas. For this program, and for the first ESCP Europe MMK class, this is only the beginning. Congratulations.
One.